Whoa.
Hey everyone, this is Living Dead Gal and welcome back to another Sims 4 video. This is a very special CAS Collab video with InoSimsYT over here on YouTube, also known as Hannah. The sim you see on screen right here is Roxanne. This is Hannah's sim from her Let's Play. It's the 7 Deadly Sins challenge that she's playing over on her channel. So for today's video, we decided to do a sim swap collaboration. And what's kind of cool about this one is that we both use Alpha CC and we both use a lot of the same Alpha CC. Now, that said, like, we do still have different sim styles. I think that, you know, just because you use Alpha CC or Maxis Match or a mix, or if you're a vanilla simmer, it doesn't mean that all your sims are going to look the same. Everyone kind of has their own unique style based on how you design the structure of your sims, the way that you go about creating them in CAS, the types of details you choose to use. And so I think that's really fun. And I had a blast with this, to be perfectly honest. To talk a little bit about InoSimsYT, also known as Hannah, I'll refer to her mostly as Hannah. I met her over on Twitter and we kind of found each other's YouTube channels, and we really enjoy each other's content. If you enjoy my content, definitely you will love her channel. We have really similar kind of styles of how we play our game, and we both like storytelling, and we both have, again, you know, we use Alpha CC and we have similar sim styles, even though there are some differences. We do have a lot of things in common as far as like how we design our sims. So I definitely think that you guys would really enjoy her channel. She has this Let's Play, the 7 Deadly Sins, which is amazing. She also has a Crybaby Whims Let's Play. So if you like my Crybaby series, you'll definitely also like hers. Her very first episode, she has this amazing intro. I was blown away by it, so definitely go check that one out. That one's fairly new, so you can catch up pretty quickly. And her 7 Deadly Sins challenge, she's pretty far into it, but honestly I binged it like very quickly because it's just so good. So definitely check that out. She does also have a Not So Berry series, as well as several really just amazing CAS videos. So lots of good content over there from her. So I will put a link in the description box down below to her channel, as well as this series, the 7 Deadly Sin series, where you can see Roxanne. So to kind of get into Roxanne and her character, she, as the founder of the 7 Deadly Sins, she actually represents the sin Wrath. So she's a very aggressive sim. She is hot-headed, self-assured, she hates children, and she has the Chief of Mischief aspiration, and I believe that's the correct one, the Chief of Mischief, but she basically is like kind of climbing her way up through the criminal career, and she's not like the best person, but she's lovable. Like, I absolutely adore her. She's probably my favorite sim of Hannah's. I really like her. There's something about flawed characters and flawed sims that I tend to thoroughly enjoy. So she's not always nice to other sims, but from a viewer standpoint, you know, maybe other sims don't like Roxanne, but from a viewer standpoint, Roxanne is very lovable and very likable despite her flaws. So she's definitely meant to be a little bit rougher around the edges, a little bit more intense, and she's definitely got like more like alternative vibes as far as like her style goes and everything. So I actually really I love her original design, and when she came over, she actually did have a lot of her CC. Like, I did have a lot of the same CC that Hannah had originally used on her. We just uploaded sims to the gallery for each other and then pulled them over so that, you know, it wasn't like they would come over with the exact CC match. But I did have a lot of the CC that was used on her, so I had to kind of like strip her of all of that and start fresh, because I was like, I'm gonna end up just wanting to make her look exactly like how she looks. So I ended up being really happy with the skin overlay that I found for her, because she ended up, it comes with like this scar on her stomach, and Roxanne kind of has like a murkier past, and again, she's like a very hardened and aggressive character, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense that she would have a scar. I can see that. Now, her hair. I was really hesitant about her hair because originally I wanted to make sure that I gave her dark brown hair to match her original hair color. But then when I popped this hair on her, I just kind of fell in love with it. And I know that it really does drastically change her look. But then I kind of thought, isn't that the point of this, So I was like, I'm just going to go for it because I really loved it on her. I would have preferred if I could have found one where it had dark brown at the top and then the ombre into the red. But the only other option with a red ombre was black into red, and it just looked a little bit too dark. So I thought this one looked a little bit better on her. So hopefully Hannah doesn't mind that because it is definitely a big change and it does change kind of how she looks dramatically. But as far as her style and like the clothes she wears and the type of dress, I tried to keep that very similar. Because she's got like that more alternative style, I gave her black chips nail polish for every outfit. And I definitely gave her like, she's got like more of an alternative style, but also like a pretty casual and laid back style. So for her everyday outfit, I gave her something really similar to what she normally wears in Hannah's Let's Play. And I wanted to just kind of make sure that that carried over. Now, one other thing that I did differently, Roxanne doesn't usually wear super heavy makeup. She does wear makeup, but it's not super heavy. I did go heavier on the makeup because I felt that like the way I had done her skin details and her hair, she was looking a little bit too innocent. So I was like, let me go a little bit heavier on the makeup so that we still kind of match her original vibe of this like more hardened character. For her formal wear. So one thing about Roxanne is that, Hannah has said this, Roxanne does not like dresses, she does not like skirts. So I knew for her formal wear that I was not going to be putting her in a ball gown or even like a shorter dress or skirt or anything like that. So I saw the leather pants and I was like, you know what, Roxanne would totally go for that because she's such a badass and she can totally pull it off. And then I ended up finding this like really cute like jacket with like this lace undershirt combo, and I was like, that is perfect because she does wear a lot of like red and black, and I have a lot of fun with that because I absolutely love red and black. You probably heard me talk about that in other videos. So I just was like, I'm gonna go all out with her formal wear and have fun with that. And I had to give her this Sinner necklace because I just thought that that was like too perfect because she's Roxanne Sin, she's the legacy founder for the 7 Deadly Sins challenge. I was like, she's gotta have that. I actually probably struggled the most with her athletic wear. Lately I have been struggling with that because I think with athletic wear, it's like the one that feels kind of like a throwaway sometimes. We all, unless you're, designing athletic wear for a sim that is like a super active sim, that's someone who's going to go to the gym a lot, or one of those like fitness influencers that takes like Instagram pics of themselves in cute gym wear outfits. Unless you're doing something like that, everyone, it's like you kind of gravitate towards the same things for athletic wear. So I've been struggling with that lately with all of like the makeovers and creations that I've done, just because I don't want to keep using the same things over and over. So this one took me a little bit longer to pick out her clothes for some reason, but ultimately, I thought that what I ended up picking still fit her vibe. And I did find like one hair, it's not quite an exact match, but it does have like the ombre to pull her hair back. Unfortunately, I couldn't do a lot of style variations with that hair for her, because there's a couple of them that I have, but they don't exactly match the placement of the ombre and like the style and length of the hair. And then for like her PJs and pretty much all of her outfits except her party wear, which we'll get into in a minute, I kind of went with that whole like laid back alternative style, like the sort of like sloppier shirt for her sleepwear. I thought that was really cute on her. Now for her party wear, I really had a lot of fun with this one. I found this really cool shirt that has this like heart on it that looks like so just like sick and twisted, and I thought that was perfect for a 7 Deadly Sins founder. So I absolutely loved that for her, and I was like, you know, she's not someone who's gonna get super dressed up, like, because she doesn't like dresses, but we can give her a little glam, a little pizzazz for her formal wear and for her party wear. She's just not gonna wear a dress or a skirt. And then even when I get into her swimwear, I try to do my default, like, put the little sunglasses on the head, and I was like, yeah, it doesn't feel like her. Also, another drastic change, I did give her a lot of tattoos. I was like, as soon as I put the hair on her and I was like already going like way left field, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna tat her up because it just feels right for her. So anyway, I did definitely push the limits, but I hope that Hannah likes her. I hope that you guys like her, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. So definitely, again, please do check out Hannah, also known as InoSimsYT, over here on YouTube. Again, link to her channel will be in the description box below. And also check out her portion of the Sim Swap video. She is going to be making over Isabella, who is a character from my very first Let's Play. Not many of you, maybe some of you have seen it, but probably not many of you, because that was when I first started, which wasn't that long ago, but I had a smaller number of subscribers at that point. So you guys can feel free to check it out if you want. It starts out a little rough because it was my first Let's Play, but it was a fun one. It was a quick one. It was just based on the finding love after a breakup scenario. Anyway, I am rambling. Let me end this off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
It's silent now, we don't say a word. We're just looking at each other.